And you can even flip it. First time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me, because I should have recognized it, right? So when we forgive, we don't want to forget, right? And some people will say, well, Titan, that's triggering. That makes it no, because I need to know how you were, what you were, how you were doing it, how you came across, because I got to remember that. So now, because I couldn't see you before, y'all hold it, y'all got me? I couldn't see you before because I had the blinders on. Now, I forgave you, right? I forgave you because that's the right thing to do. That's what they say. So I forgave you. I got the blinders on. But I took those blinders off because I'm not forgetting. I can see you a mile away. I can see you a mile away coming with that nonsense. You understand what I'm saying? And you're right, Cricket. People used to always say, you can't keep, turning the cheek. You can't keep turning the cheek. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. Hold on. Jenny said, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Learn. Good morning. Good morning.
How do I show my face?
Look, I don't know, Tamara. I think I was clicking this morning. How you doing this morning?
Oh, you see me?
I can't see. I see your avatar, but I can't see you.
All right, let me see.
Let me see what I was doing this morning. Hey, good morning, Lucy. Lucy said, good morning. Good morning. Hey, there you go. Yes, indeed. So look, y'all. So I'm on this morning and I'm pressing buttons, and I'm glad because I got Tamara on with me this morning from TikTok this morning. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yes, indeed.
You know,
well, I finally.
We're talking 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, like I finally get to. Okay.
That's me.
Now, indeed.
And I was telling you, I met a friend.
Yes.
That's from Philly. It's just amazing when you meet people. You just never know. You meet people for a reason.
Indeed. Well,
and
look
I
at
don't
that.
Judge people.
How about that?
I like to get to know people.
Now, that part.
You know why?
Why?
Because we're human beings.
Okay, come on. That part right there. We are human, and that's how we do it. We do it. Well, I tell you,
people don't understand that.
Okay. Look. I'm gonna go ahead on and sip on that.
I'm so happy to talk to you.
Indeed, Tamara. Good morning. Hey, good morning, everyone. Yes, I'm so glad. You know how you.
Okay. I'm waiting for you to let us come and talk to you.
Okay, look. So we got to make sure that we do this here more on the regular, right? So look, I was over here pressing buttons this morning, and so I'm glad that I pressed the button and invited you on in, because I was like, wait a minute, looks like somebody coming in. So yeah, but that's good though, Tamara. I'm so glad to finally see you, right? Indeed, and we be able to have a little conversation.
One day.
Indeed.
Yeah, and you told me you came to Philadelphia.
Yes.
I said, dang.
I did.
You've been there before, or was your first time?
No, so I've been there before. My best friend and another friend, they lived in DC and Maryland. And so we've driven up before and stayed the night, but I didn't get a chance to actually sightsee or do anything. But this time, just a couple of months ago, I was able to come there for a conference, and I was able to sightsee and see the beautiful city and, and go around and stuff like that. So, yeah. So I most definitely want to come back. And when you
do, we can meet up.
Okay, and that we can do. That we can do.
So you live in Texas, right?
Yes, I'm in Houston, H-Town.
I would love to come down
H-Town.
I need to come down, man.
Yes.
You know, many people be telling me there's so many places to go to.
Yes, it is. So come on down. We'd have to make sure that we make some time to grab break some bread and grab a little something, because I like to sip and eat and stuff like that, So
I didn't even make my coffee yet, but I will too.
Okay, that part right there. Well, Tamara, thank you so much for accepting the invite and coming in and talking with me this morning. It's good to see you and it's good to chat with you. Indeed. And thank you for the support. I appreciate you. All right. I will chat with you soon.
Okay.
All right. There we go. All right, y'all. Look, hey, Tamara, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Look, so this morning, right, we're having these thunderstorms and stuff like coming through the Houston area. And so my system was booting up and trying to connect, and I thought it didn't connect. And so, yeah. So, hey, Miss Funky. Hey, Grand Rising. So, there was I was pressing a couple of buttons trying to get y'all in. And so I invited Tamara in. But you know what I always say? I always say that there is no accident. Things just don't happen just because. There's always a rhyme and a reason. And I'm glad that I got a chance to actually lay eyes on Tamara this morning and have a little conversation with her this morning as we get ready to get in to do what we're going to do. So I appreciate you all. I love you all. Thank you all for that. He said, I almost got HIV, but I took 3 TLD pills a day for 40 days and I got through it. Oh, okay. Faye, is it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad you got through it, right? Because I don't almost got. Okay. So, but thank you for the comment. Thank you for that, Faye. I think it's Faye, right? Let me know if I'm correct in that, right? Link Dog, good morning. Good morning. So I just want to make sure, like I got you all. So some of the things are moving a little slow this morning, but yes. So come on in. Thank you all so much. Yes, indeed. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me go ahead on and do it. Let me back up, baby, because I got me a good old, what's the name this morning? I took the glasses off, y'all. I had to take the glasses off. I got me a good old surprise this morning with Tamara. So I want to just hold on. Okay. Yes. I'm gonna sip, y'all. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me go ahead on and sip. Let me do it the right way, right? Good morning. Okay, that wasn't the right way. All right, hold on. One more time for y'all because I love y'all. Y'all know I'm always gonna be there. Come on, okay. Good morning. That's the part, right? That's the part. Look, Avery, you can say what you want, you can do what you want, but I'm gonna tell y'all, Avery just said that was a slurp, not a sip. Now I'm gonna tell y'all know it may sound like, it may look like, it may even feel like a slurp, but it is definitely a sip. That's how we sip here in Texas, because everything is bigger in Texas, right? Y'all got me this morning. Hey, Sandala. Sandala says, good morning. Indeed. You know what, Avery? I know, right? Because a lot of people say, boy, you ain't doing nothing but slurping. You know what? It's a sip over here in Texas. It's a sip in Texas. Y'all know how that goes. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm going to put my glasses back on because I need to make sure I'm seeing y'all this morning, right? I think I want to see y'all this morning. Hey, good morning. Hey, hey, Podbean, good morning. Hey, good morning to you. Okay, look, let me tell y'all what I know when I know what I know. Okay, so I want to say good morning to you all. I love the way that y'all are putting all those O's and R's and INGs. Y'all tell a friend, y'all like, y'all follow. Okay, let's go ahead on and do it this morning. Y'all know how we do it. All right, TikTok, go ahead on and tippity tap the middle of that screen. Show me some roses, show me some stars, show me some gifts, whatever it is that you feel this morning. but go ahead and blow them hearts up over there and let me know it. Looks like we already at 1K, but y'all go ahead and keep on pressing, keep on pushing. All right, YouTube, Facebook, Insta, X, Twitter for those that don't know that it's switched over yet. Podbean, y'all go ahead and show me some thumbs up, show me some hearts, show me some love. Y'all know what it is. It's every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's Titan in the morning. And this is what we do. This is what we do. We come in and we say good morning and we sip, Avery. Okay, and we sip. Oh, that's good. That's good. So I'm gonna tell y'all something. I was just telling my mama earlier. I was saying, okay, Avery. I was just telling my mama, I was like, we're trying this liquid form of this creamer, right? And I was saying that when we put the creamer into the coffee, it has like a little film on the top, right? And so I was like, oh, like I don't really know about that film, you know, because the other one doesn't have a film, but the other one is more like a syrup, kind of like, you know what I mean? But this is more like a liquid. So anyways, it had this film on top, but it's a chocolate film. But anyways, let me tell y'all how good this stuff is. So I'm gonna have to tell my mama, maybe we might need to get this again, especially if it's cheaper. You know what I mean? Well, I don't know if we need to get it because it's cheaper. But anyways, y'all know what I'm talking about. Because at first I was like, well, I don't know about that. But do you know what? Mm-hmm. Ooh, and that part right there, y'all, that part right there. Hey, everyone. Yes, indeed. Hold on. Let me go ahead and give y'all the pop-up shop that I have going on over here. And yes, indeed. Look, y'all, I gotta move some stuff around real quick. Let me go ahead on and do that and make sure that I am good. All right. Okay. Look. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure I'm good, because baby, I'm trying to make sure that we right around this camp. Okay. Yes. Okay. Look. This is what we do. This is how we do it. Okay. All right, y'all. Look like we good. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put it in. Pop it into the comments so that y'all have it. Oh, yes, indeed. Tell a friend. It's an inclusive space. Come on in. Well, we don't have to. No. What are we going to argue about? No, that's not what we do. That's not what we do. We don't argue. We don't fight. We just. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Ooh, I had almost went to another place. Hold on, y'all. Mm-hmm. We don't fight. We don't argue. We just. I had almost went to a whole nother place. Y'all better stop it. Don't do it, y'all. Don't do it. All right, y'all. So this is what we're going to do this morning. Y'all know what today is. Y'all know how we do. Y'all come on in. Y'all hit those likes, those follows. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some hearts. Give me some love. Now, the topic this morning, hold on. The topic this morning is the expectation of compensation. Yep. Come on, y'all. Grab y'all cups because we're going to talk about it this morning. And y'all know how I do. It's not always the same way that we think about it. It's the expectation of compensation. All right, say it one time for those in the back. The expectation of compensation. Are we there? Are we there? Okay, because I don't know. I don't hear y'all. I don't see y'all. Are we there? Okay, look, that's it. Damien said, okay, we don't fight. We don't argue. We just hit that with, yes, come on. We don't fight. We don't argue. We just hit that with a ball. Yes, Damien, come on, come through, because you know. Well, look, David, don't do that because I have to calm down. I don't know if y'all remember that back in the day. I don't know. Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't know if y'all know like I know. But back in the day, that song would come on and the club would get what? Would get crunk. Okay. And it reminds me of Brooke Valentine's, the remix of the Girl Fight, right? It's about to be a girl fight. Yes. Y'all go check it out, y'all. Look. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all know y'all want to get down and get into it like that. Yes. Damien, don't start no mess up in here, because you know. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. I didn't reminisce something. I didn't reminisce. Damien got me going down memory lane. Back in the club. Back when we used to parking lot pimp. Okay. But anyways, so y'all the expectation of compensation. That's the actual topic today. I want y'all to get y'all cups. We're gonna sprinkle it in the cup, and then we're gonna take a sip. Right? We're gonna take a sip. We're going to take a sip this morning. All right. The expectation of compensation. Ooh, that felt like something. Hold on. Boom. Wait a minute. Where did this microphone come from? Why is this microphone always jumping out and trying to like control the narrative? Look, y'all know that I don't have nothing to do with this microphone. I really don't. It just popped out of nowhere, even though I pulled it with my own hand. Look, y'all, the expectation of compensation. The expectation of compensation. We're going to sprinkle it into the cup this morning. Y'all can hear me in the microphone. Can you hear me? Yes. Oh. Can y'all hear me? All right, y'all can hear me. The expectation of compensation. Let's sprinkle it into the cup this morning, and let's go on and sip. Let me get close to this microphone. Hold on. Ooh. Yes, the expectation of compensation. All right, y'all. Look, let's talk about it this morning. You say what? Wait, y'all, look, y'all don't start me now this morning. Y'all know I love to groove. Did you just ask me for the groove? Wait, can y'all see me? Because I think I'm pausing. Okay, I just want to make sure. You know what? Although these storms are coming in, although the storms may be raging, although things may be happening, we're going to do it this morning. You asked for it, and we're going to do it this morning. Yes, I feel that this Thursday, it's time for a Titans Groove. Can we do it? Can we do it? Because I just feel like that this morning. I got a chance to talk to Tamara this morning and actually lay eyes on her and see her. And so my morning has started off good. So this is what we're going to do, right? This is what we're going to do. Hey. Boop, 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 boop. Y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay. Hey, Hetty, good morning. Hetty's over there at Podbean. Hey, good morning, Hetty. All right, this is what we're going to do, y'all. Let's do it one time because Damien already got me started with, we don't fight, we don't argue. So we're going to hit it one good time, right? We're going to hit it one good time. Y'all with me? Come on, y'all. Look, this is what we're going to do. Y'all know anytime a microphone pop out, this is what we do. We don't fight. We don't argue. We just come to Titan in the morning. We don't fight. We don't argue. We just come to Titan in the morning. Hit it. Sip it dip it dot to doom to doom dot to doom to doom dot to doom to doom dot. Sip it dip it dot to doom to doom dot to doom 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 doom. Sip it dip it doom to doom to doom doom to doom to doom doom to doom to doom doom. Sip it dip it doom to doom to doom doom to doom. It's Titans Groove. Sit that doom to doom that to doom to doom that to doom to doom that doom that doom to doom that to doom to doom that to doom to doom to. We don't fight. We don't argue. We just come to Titan in the morning. We don't fight. We don't argue. We just come to Titan in the morning. Zoom doom to that doom. Doom doom to that doom. Doom doom to that doom. So do. We don't fight. We don't argue. We just come to Titan in the morning. We don't fight. We don't argue. We just come to Titan in the morning. We don't fight. We don't argue. We just come to Titan in the morning. We don't fight. We don't argue. We just come to Titan in the morning. Fight. We don't argue. We just come to Titan in the morning. We don't fight. We don't argue. We just come to Titan in the morning. Yeah. Look, y'all did not let me do this. Y'all know I be going in. Y'all know I love a good Titans groove. Ooh. Well, y'all, you know what? Y'all know what? Y'all got to stop co-signing. Y'all got to stop co-signing because y'all know I will go there, and I am good about going there. So y'all got to stop co-signing. Y'all got me? Y'all got me? Y'all better not stop co-signing. Anyways, look, y'all, the expectation of compensation. Y'all know I got a story, right? So this story is from years and years ago. However, it's still prevalent today, right? So I had a conversation with someone on yesterday, and I was just talking about the work that we do and how we are compensated for it, right? And so the crazy part is we want to talk about economic justice and we want to talk about all of those things, but it's the expectation of compensation. So I was talking to this individual, well, actually two individuals. I was talking to them and I was saying that sometimes what we do is that we expect compensation for the work that we are not doing. Oh, hold on. Let me put my glasses back on. Mm-hmm. Look, let me see that it's clear. We expect the expectation of compensation of work that we're not doing. So this individual said to me, well, Titan, I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and my resume alone speaks for itself, right? And y'all, I get it, right? We're talking about dollars and cents, and we're talking about getting paid what you're worth because this is what you're supposed to be doing, right? I signed up for a position or a job, and this is my job. This is my scope of work. So I expect to be compensated correctly, right? Or justly, right? I expect to have a compensation for the work that I'm doing, right? But see, I want to flip it today. I want to change it today, right? I want to change it about your life. What is your expectation of compensation for your life, right? Did you sign up for this life? And if you did, and if you went out and you got these things and these things are in your life, what is your expectation of compensation? What is your expectation? What is your love? What is your life? What is the laughter? What is the spirit in your life? So you go on a job, let's correlate it, right? You go on a job and you expect to be compensated for the role that you are in. But what about you being in the role of living your life, being you, being who God made you, being where the universe placed you? What is your expectation of that compensation, right? How are you compensating yourself? Because you can go out to a job and you can require, or you can have some prerequisites, or you can say that I don't want to take anything less than this salary here, or this is my min, or this is my max, or you don't even have to have a max, but this is my min. I don't want to go below this. But are you compensating yourself correctly in your life? What is your expectation of compensation for you, your happiness, your sanity, your love, your spirit? What is your expectation of compensation? So the individuals I was talking to was saying, okay, Titan, here you go flipping it. You got to be spirit. But I was saying, here's the thing. You can go to these jobs. You can expect a certain salary for what you put into these jobs and what you do. But what about what you put into yourself? What about what you do for you? And y'all, this is not a tall ask, right? This is me saying, what is your expectation of compensation for your own life? You will sacrifice for this job for the almighty dollar. You will sacrifice to make ends. You will sacrifice to have deliverables and to be on task and do all of these things. But are you doing the same thing in your life? The expectation of compensation. You have an expectation of compensation, of green, the almighty dollar. You have an expectation of that. But what about your life? What about your life? If I expect to be compensated correctly on doing a job that's outside, that's a part of my life, what about me being compensated, right, correctly for the job I'm doing for me? Y'all got me? I know this will probably take somebody to the left or to the right or whatever have you. Y'all stay with me and come on back to the center, because you are going to put on, there are salary requirements. When you go looking for a job, there are prerequisites, right? You have to have this and this and that in order to have that. So this individual said to me, well, you know what? I've been getting a lot of sleep, but I've been doing this, and then, I'm working myself to the bone, and I'm so tired and this and that. And I said, but wait, so you knew this already, right? Where's your peace? Where's your peace? Oh no, I have to really step back, Hey, Shanice, hey, good morning. Good morning. Where's your peace? Titan, here you go, always talking about peace. But here's the thing. You are over here trying to get more money so that you can do what you want to do, live your life how you want to live it. And I have no problems with that. But are you investing? What is the expectation of your life? Are you getting sleep? Are you drinking water? Are you exercising? Are you stress-free? Or all of these things? And y'all, I don't believe, and I keep saying this, I don't believe that you were put on this earth, right, to be a doormat. I don't believe that people can just wipe their feet on you and it's okay. I don't have a problem with the expectation of compensation. You want to be compensated correctly, I have no problem with that. But the same way that you go after compensation, the same way you expect compensation for the job that you're doing, for the work that you're doing, I want you to expect that same compensation for the life that you have, for the life that you're doing, for the life that you want, for the life that you need. The expectation of compensation. If I expect you to pay me $20, $30, $40 an hour, then how much am I paying myself? What is my yearly salary in life for me? What is my monthly? What is my hourly? Am I taking time for myself? Am I making sure that I carve out some time throughout my day, throughout my week, throughout my month for the compensation? Y'all feel me? Hey, CJ, good morning. CJ said, good morning, all. Hey, Lanika, Lanika. Hey, good morning. Y'all know I love doing Benita Betrayal whenever Lanika come on. Yeah. So the expectation of compensation. What is it? Because I guarantee you, you are working your fingers to the bone, blood, sweat, tears, all of this stuff for this organization, this company, this means to an end. But what are you doing for you? What are you doing for you? Hey, good morning, Yolanda. She said, I love this. Hey, Yolanda, good morning. What is your expectation of the compensation for yourself? Did you put a salary cap? Did you put a min, on the salary that you're willing? And what I say by salary, the life that you're living. How you going to keep on digging yourself in the hole when you know that you need to be out of that hole? What is your expectation of compensation for your own life? Because I guarantee you, you're going to work yourself to the bone. You're going to do all of these things for this organization, this company, for this establishment. And when you are gone, there will be a funeral. They will push you to the side and somebody else is going to step in and do what you were doing. And you're right. They might not do it the same way that you did it, but they are going to do it. There's always somebody waiting in the wings for that. I'm not saying don't do your job. I'm not saying don't be stellar at what it is that you are doing. I'm not saying don't be pristine about the work that you do. I'm not saying don't have heart in the work that you do, right? I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is there is room enough for you to do that on the job, at the organization, at the company, but also there is room for you to do for you. Right? Y'all, we ain't, look, we ain't saying that, I want to skip out. I want to do this. I want to do that. But how many of us have ever been on a job that we were just on the job? The job didn't mean nothing to us. The job wasn't good for us. The job was stressing us out, making us lose our hair, making us fatigued, making us have migraines and all of these things. How many of you have done that for the expectation of the compensation? And y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong, because if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But how many of you have done it? How many of you have done it and sat back and said to yourself that I got to leave? And when you leave, it ain't even 2 days past and they got somebody in your position doing the job that you were doing because they don't care. You got to care for yourself. I'm asking. That is. Lanika said, you better say that. Hey, Lanika, look, Lanika, you know, we've had conversations. You know. So I want you to think about the expectation of compensation, right? When you are over here having an expectation of compensation for the job that you are doing, when you are willing to go up the side of the mountain and down the deepest part of the ocean, when you are willing to do that for a company or organization or your love or something like that, what are you doing for you? What is your expectation of compensation? Because I guarantee you, if it's in your life, it's going to compensate you some form of fashion. So what is your expectation? I allowed you in my life. I'm on this job. I'm doing this. But what is my expectation of compensation? Am I getting the love? Am I getting the likes? Am I getting the feeling? Am I getting the rest? Am I getting what it is that I should be getting? Am I? The expectation of compensation. So these individuals I was talking to, they was like, see, you always twisting it. You always flipping it. And I'm saying, I'm not just twisting it, but y'all, I have been on, look, I'm going to say it like this. I done been around the block a couple of times and I done stood on a couple of corners. I understand the expectation of compensation because people have an expectation of what I'm compensating them for. And I have used myself up in certain situations and spaces and places to where there was no compensation for me, for my own spirit, my own salvation, my own life, my own very essence, my soul. There was no expectation of compensation because I gave it all away. I gave it all away because I felt that's what I was supposed to do. This one individual that I was talking to was talking about how they have been on the job for 3 years. For 3 years, and they have watched people come in and go over them, come in, take positions over them, be promoted over them. But everybody that comes in, they are the trainer for those individuals. And I asked the question, what is your expectation of compensation? Oh, they paying me correctly. Well, hold on. You've been working there for 3 years and you're saying at least 5 people that came into the organization, you trained them and they went on to hold a higher position than you. You trained them. You trained them. The math ain't mathing. The math ain't mathing. I'm going to train you on the very systems that you don't know. I'm going to train you in the ways and how the organization works or the company works. I'm going to train you, and then they're going to go ahead and get promoted over you. And you've been there 3 years. But anytime something needs to be done, they call it on you. Now, this is his story. I don't have anything to do with that. And I said, so my question to you is the expectation of compensation. Are they compensating you? Because I tell you right now, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, they're not compensating you. Because right now you are talking about this expectation of compensation that you're not getting in your life, that you need in your life for the work that you are doing. Period. Hey, Onyx. Hey, sis. She said, good morning, bro. Good morning. Hey, Peachtree said, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, good morning. Thank you all so much for tuning in. That's what I'm talking about. So he says to me, well, Titan, you can do this and you can do that because you just did this at your job earlier. I said, but here's the thing, right? I'm not saying that you don't go in on the ground and run. I'm not saying that you don't bring your best to the table. I'm not saying that you don't do that. But what I'm saying is you're telling me that it's been 3 years and at least 5 people that you know of that you trained them. You gave them the 1, 2, 3s and the ABCs about how this job works and how it goes. They went on, right? And I know some of you are saying, because I see it right here in the comments, some of you are saying, well, maybe they had degrees and maybe they had this experience and that. I trained you. I trained you. Obviously, I trained you because I know something. Obviously, I trained you because I'm good at something. And you mean to tell me that no raise, no promotion is mine? So now I'm sitting in a meeting to where I've trained you and you went on to be supervisor, manager, director, all of these things. Y'all make it make sense. Make it make sense. Because somebody said just this morning, Titan, look, their resume probably was this. Look, we're not even going to go into the variables. I'm saying for you in your life, in yours, what is the expectation of compensation? Because if you are steady doing that, the morale is not good because you're complaining all the time. When you come from the job, you don't feel good about it. You are always tired. They're calling you all times of the day and night, even when you're on vacation. What is the expectation of compensation for your life? Even when you're on vacation, you're working. And y'all, I know y'all have said it before and stuff like that, but I'm going to beg to differ. Who takes their work on vacation with them? You don't need a vacation if you're going to take your work with you on vacation. You're out here sitting in the sun and watching the breeze and the ocean and got your Mai Tai and all this stuff. And then you pull out your work laptop. You pull out the work. Your phone is constantly buzzing. I went on vacation with a friend one time and they have a work phone. And that work phone was buzzing from the moment we land until the last day on our trip. And I told them, no disrespect, but I'm not ever going on vacation with you again if this is how it's going to work. Because I'm on vacation, right? Well, you know, I got this and I got that and I got it. You are on vacation. If your job cannot let you have a vacation that's in your package, that's part of the part of your salary, part of what, if your job cannot let you go on vacation for 4 days, come on. The expectation of compensation. My compensation would have been that I'm going on vacation to relax, to let my hair down, to have some feelings, to have a Mai Tai on the beach and have on a big old straw hat and just live life, or go on an ATV ride, or go parasailing, or just go and watch the fishes. I don't know what your thing is, but whatever it is, the expectation of compensation is that you deserve that. You worked for that. Yes, the job has expectations, but what about your life? I just had a conversation with someone yesterday about honoring my peace. I set the expectation that I'm not doing that. I just left something earlier this year to where I was worried. I was always pacing. I couldn't really, there was no time. It was always my second phone that I had. The phone that was for the job was always ringing. Clients were always contacting me, even when I'm on vacation. And I made the mistake one time of putting my phone in my bag, not knowing that it was already in my bag, but it was in my bag. And I go on vacation and boom, the phone is just ringing. And there are people saying, oh, well, Titan's not here and Titan's not there. And I said, wait, y'all, I'm on vacation. It's been set for the last 6 months that I was going on vacation at this time. When I got back, they said they did not know that I was on vacation. How you not know? Right? So I want to say to you all this morning, the expectation of compensation. So the individual that I'm talking about, he said, Well, I don't know if I can do that. I'll just do it later on, when I get some time. What if you don't have that time? Now, y'all, I'm going to be serious, though. Think about this, right? Think about this. What if you don't have that time? Live your life like you don't have the time. You put off what you can do today. You put off for next week, next month. No, you need to go ahead and have it now. And then not only that, you got to let some things go. It is not for you to take care of every single thing. And if you are living your life and you are taking care of every single thing, there is something wrong in that. Something wrong in that you got to control the narrative of every single thing. You control you. You control what happens in and around you. But what's going on over there, that's not for me. Y'all heard me say it a many a time. That's not my ministry. Ty, you going to go over there and do, no. I let them handle it. That's what they're there for. Now, if me and this person or this thing, we have to come in and collaborate or have a partnership, then I'm going to lend what it is that I do to that, right? But what I'm not about to do is fight and argue. Y'all heard what I just said. I don't fight. I don't argue. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I will protect my peace at all costs. So if it comes to that, there's going to be one thing, two fingers and one word, peace. I'm out. I'm not doing it. But I'm going to let you know what it is, because the expectation of compensation, the compensation is I'm supposed to feel good about what I'm doing. I'm supposed to be refreshed. I'm supposed to like the fact that I had to get up and do it, whatever have you. I know money make the world go round. So I know that I got to make money in order to buy things, pay bills, and do all of these things. But the expectation of compensation on my life, I'm not depriving myself of sleep. I'm not depriving myself of peace anymore. I'm not depriving myself of love and laughter. I'm not depriving myself of vacations and living life and doing things that I've never done before because I'm trying to do something for somebody else and they are not compensating me correctly. Compensate yourself. If you got an expectation of compensation for a job, for an organization, for a company, for a car, for a house, for anything like that, material-wise, how about you do the same thing for your life? Let me make sure that there's vacation set up in my package of compensation. I'm going to compensate myself. Every week, I got to take some time to myself. Go in and let me be one with myself. Let me be one with myself. The expectation of compensation. Every day I got to take a moment and breathe because I have to acknowledge where I'm at in this expectation of the compensation for my life. There are going to be things that are going to happen that are going to come to me. And I got to say, hold up, wait a minute. How am I going to be compensated for this? Titan, go to bed. Titan, sit down somewhere. Titan, that's not for you. That's my spirit. Y'all know I talk about my spirit all the time. My spirit be tapping. The expectation of compensation. Compensate yourself with a quiet evening. Compensate yourself by waking up in the morning and being happy that you woke up this morning. Compensate yourself by taking a moment to pray and meditate on your life. Compensate yourself by setting some vacation time, true vacation time. And it could be a staycation. Compensate yourself by getting rid of that bad relationship. Compensate yourself by acknowledging that you are not okay. Compensate yourself by understanding I woke up this morning and I felt, or I woke up this morning, I'm going to have a great day. And no matter what comes your way throughout the day, you are going to have a good day. Compensate yourself. The expectation of compensation is not for them over there, they over there, the world, all these people to tell you what you should be compensated. You make your demands. You lay it out. And I want to say this to whoever this is right here. It's for you, but it's also for me. I need you to come a little bit closer. Come a little bit closer. And if your expectation of compensation is not recognized, it's not honored, 2 fingers and 1 word, peace, be out. Because I guarantee you, if they don't honor your expectation of compensation, they will never honor you. Y'all, I have worked 10, 12 hours. I have been up and been down. People have done things. People have left things to me because I said, oh, okay, I can do it. I'm going to do it, right? Because I want to go big and I want to be in this organization and I want to do and I want to be and I want to do all of these things. My expectation of compensation was me doing what I have to do in order to get over there. But you know what? You know what the Spirit said? You know what God said? You know what the universe said? Titan, you ain't got to do all that. I already got a space for you. What I need you to do is stand up and let them know your expectation of compensation. You take care of you because they're not going to take care of you. You're doing the work and they steady asking for more and more and more. You are doing the work, but you don't have to do that, Titan. You don't have to do that. Titan, go sit down somewhere. Go take a rest. Go put your feet up. Go have yourself some coffee. Go do Titan in the morning. Do what pleases you. Do what loves you. Step away from that and do what you were put on this earth to do. And I know that might be a tall glass of water for some people, right? You ain't got to do all that. Set your expectation of compensation. Set it on your job. Set it on your life. Set it in your relationship. Set it in your friend circle. Y'all know I always talk about my village, my tribe, my gang, and my chosen family. I had to let them know what my expectation of compensation is because my compensation to them is that I'm going to be that friend. I'm going to be that loved one. I'm going to be that brother. I'm going to be that one that's going to look out for you and be there for you like I'm supposed to. That's my compensation for the friendship that we have, the relationship that we have. So why is it so far-fetched that I cannot expect the same from you? Now, y'all, look, expectation is one thing. I lay it out what it is and I tell you what it is. And if you don't abide by those rules or you can't get into that expectation of compensation, then you got to step. You got to go. I need to close in my boundaries because we're not doing that. We're not doing that. You come in, you cannot come into my house and run amok. My grandma used to say, don't track all that mud and stuff in this house. Leave that outside. And if it's on your shoes, take your shoes off. Go around the side of that house and rinse those shoes off. Clean them before you come in this house because you're not tracking that stuff in this house. And that's what I mean. The expectation of compensation. You're not doing that. No. And y'all, it's okay. It's okay. If they don't want to be around, they don't like it, they don't want to be, they feel some kind of way, you cannot live in this world and not have your expectation of compensations acknowledged. Period. 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 Hey, the king. The king said, good morning, Positive King. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Hey, good morning to you all. Hey, lady, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. So, y'all, I'm talking this morning, and I want to be real with you all because I told the gentleman, I said, I'm not trying to tell you that you are less than because you feel that we all have been tied to the tools. We all have been tied to the work because I was born at a time where you had to work. My grandmother, my mother, my aunts, my uncles, my people that I know, they all worked. And sometimes they worked for less than, right, what the salary expectation was. And sometimes they had to work long hours and do all of those things. I get it. And I'm not saying that I'm not going to put in the work. But what I am saying is that I have an expectation of compensation from my own life. How do I compensate me? How do I protect my peace? How do I love? How do I laugh? Right? How do I live? So if I can put a salary requirement for someone, if I can tell them that I'm taking no less than this, if I can tell them that this is what I want for my salary, for my compensation, I need a vacation, I need this, I need, all this. If I can say that for these things out here, what about my own life? I need you to be honest with me. I need you not to lie to me. I need you not to upset my livelihood. I need you not to play with my emotions. I need you not to play with my feelings. I need to understand that just because you are around me, that doesn't mean that you are actually a friend. The expectation of compensation. They expect you to compensate them. So what do I do? What do I do? I'm just asking, because people will tell you, oh, well, Titan, I think you're making too much out of it. Am I really? You expect me to do this. I'm paying for services. I'm paying for the laughter, the likes, all this stuff in some form or fashion. Why you can't do the same for me? And I want to say this to you. There's somebody standing by you. There's somebody around you. There's somebody laying in the same bed with you. There's somebody living under the same roof as you that are not compensating you correctly. Time out for that. Time out. We always say 50-50. Maybe it might not be 50-50. Maybe it might be 70-30, 60-40, because sometimes everybody can't give you exactly what you give them. And I understand that. But anytime that you are not being compensated, but you are compensating someone over and over again and again and again and again and again and again, come on. What's your expectation? Because when you're gone, you're gone. When you're sick, you're sick. When you're down and out, you're down and out. What are they going to do for you? Period. Yes, indeed. What are they going to do for you? You start a job. The environment is trash. How long are you going to stay in that? How long are you going to do? The morale is down. People talk to you crazy. People tell you that you don't know what you're doing, but you've been holding it down. You've been training the other individuals, and now they have went on and surpassed you. Now, it could be that they just workers like that, and this is how they move. It could be. However, I've been working there for 3 years. I'm the go-to person. I'm the trainer. I'm the one that's making sure that you're good, and I can't get a raise nor a promotion. And then if that's the case in point, right? And yeah, let's just be devil's advocate for a second. If that's the case in point, right? Then there should be some type of understanding of what it is. There should be some type of understanding of why it's that way. I should not be guessing. I should not be second guessing whether or not I'm good enough or whether I got to work this or do this. You don't want to tell me? I need to know. And I know we all just can't up and leave a job or do these type of things, but I want you to think about, do inventory on your life and understand what the compensation is. Are you compensating yourself correctly? Meaning, are you sleeping? Are you living? Are you laughing? Do you always having issues? Do you always have headaches? Do you always have body aches? Do you always have things that are going on? Take care of yourself. What is a compensation for you? What is it? That's what we're talking about today. That's what we're talking about. The expectation of compensation in your own life. So I told this individual, I'm not going to sit up here and play games with you. I'm not going to sit up here and go back and forth with you about your life because it's your life. And ultimately, you're the one that has to live it. But I asked for you to do inventory. Check. Are you happy? No. Do you feel good about where you're at? No. Do you need change? Yes. What are you going to do to change it? Well, I'm just keep working and making sure. Do inventory on your life, the expectation of compensation. But with all of that, and this was the last thing that I said to this gentleman, with all of that, where is your compensation? Where's your life? Where's your love? Y'all, if I got a job making 6 figures and all I can do is work, what's the use? What was good? Why did I break my back to get to this point and I won't be able to enjoy it? And y'all, I'm not going to tell y'all 6 figures is not good, but let me tell you something. Me making 5 figures, me making whatever it may be, right? I can make this money and live. Somebody said to me the other day, oh, well, I got to have this 6 figures and I got to have this and that to be happy. I don't need that. I can be happy right where I'm at in this moment with this little bit of funds I have, with the car that I have, with the house that I have, because what I'm saying is just because these things are more expensive, that doesn't mean that my life is any better. Am I happy? Did I laugh today? Did I feel good today about the things that I've done in my life? Do I have people around me where we can enjoy one another and be happy and do? That's the compensation. 6 figures is 6 figures, and I get it. You feel me? But more money, more problems. That's what they say. But y'all, look, I'm not tripping. If I got 6 figures, then I got 6 figures more to it. But am I happy? I'm already happy going into these 6 figures. I didn't did the groundwork to make sure that I'm there. You feel me? The expectation of compensation. The compensation is not the material things that I have. But yes, I like a good bag. Yes, I do. I love a good bag. Hold on, y'all. I like a good bag. I like a good, this or that. I like a good trip. I like a good excursion. I like yes, I do. However, is this making me happy? If I'm going on these vacations, these excursions, these things that I'm complaining the whole time. Am I happy? The expectation of compensation. If I'm going to compensate them correctly, the job correctly, this world correctly, then what am I getting in return? But I can't expect it from them if I didn't set the expectations. I expect you to treat me accordingly. I expect you to understand. I expect you to compensate me correctly. I have expectations of you being honest with me. Okay, yes, indeed. Okay. All right, TikTok. Y'all tap the middle of that screen over there. Look, I just looked over. Thank y'all so much for the gifts and things like that. Tap that screen, blow them hearts up. Hey, good morning, Raw TV. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Y'all tap the screen over there. Let me know that y'all are in. Show me some roses, some stars, some gifts, and all that stuff if that's what you want to do. But look, YouTube, Facebook, thumbs up, hearts. Y'all like, y'all follow. Y'all tell a friend. This morning, we're talking about the expectation of compensation. I believe that you are deserving of compensation, but you have to set that expectation. If you signed your name on the dotted line, if you agreed to the terms of service, then you are going to be compensated what is on that you sign your name to. Before you sign another contract, and y'all know what I mean, a friendship, a relationship, a working way. Before you get another job, you read over what it is in that contract. And if it's not to your standards, your expectations, then you do not sign it. You question it, you review it, you do research on it, you make sure that you know what you're signing up for. the expectation of compensation. So I might not get the salary that I want, but how else are you going to compensate me? What is the work environment? What am I expected to do? What is this? And y'all, there's this thing on a contract, right? And y'all let me know if y'all know what I'm talking about. There's this thing on a contract that says other duties as assigned, right? Don't you sign a contract with that. Don't you do it. Let them map out what are those other duties. Because where does it end? How does my compensation work? I signed on for this, but other duties as assigned will have me doing this, 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 and this. You feel me? Other duties as no. In my relationship, in my friendships, I set the expectation. In my love, in my life, in the things that I'm doing, I set the expectation. Because what you will not do is compensate me for the job only. Because now you've attached all these other things to the job that I'm doing, the job that I signed up for, because other duties as assigned. When I start a relationship, let me ask you, where are we at? What do you expect from me? Where are we going? What do you want? What do you need? Because I don't want this to come back and bite me. I don't want this to show up down the road and then me and you are in front of the judge, or I'm in jail, or I'm you know what I mean? I don't want that to be the case in point. So the expectation of compensation, what do you want from me? How am I paying you? And y'all, I'm going to say it, and y'all may not agree with me, but it is a transaction. It's transactional. Because if I come to you and I'm nice and I'm sweet and I'm welcoming all the time, and you are always negative, you are always causing problems, we are always fighting and things like that, it's a transaction. It's a give and take. My transaction with you is happy and nice and lovely. Your transaction with me is dark and nasty and chaotic. By the time I get to the cash register, I didn't put all those things back because I don't want them. I don't have the compensation for all of that. And yes, if we're in a relationship, yes, I'm going to do what I need to do in order to make sure that you are good. But that doesn't mean, again, I want to go back to that doormat, right? To that doormat. I don't believe you were put on this earth to be a doormat, to have people just wipe their feet on you when they feel like it. The expectation of compensation. You set the expectation. These people coming into your life, you let them know, I'm not going to stand for that. Oh, that's not what we're doing. Oh, not today. Not on my watch. That's not what we're doing. And I tell you up front, so you expect, you already know what the expectation is. So you already know what I'm asking for in compensation. My compensation is you treating me right. My compensation is you not lying to me or messing with my livelihood. I almost said something else. Not with my livelihood. That's the compensation. That's the expectation of the compensation. And here's the thing, y'all. There was a time that I would beg you to do those things. And I wouldn't leave you alone because I needed it. I felt like that was all that I could get. So I held on to it. I held tight to it. But let me tell you something. I'm worthy. I belong here. And if I have to be single for a while, if I got to be by myself for a minute, if I have to be what they call lonely for a moment in time, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm not ever compromise my integrity, my life, my love, my blessings, because I didn't set the expectation for the compensation. I didn't set the expectation for the compensation. I knew it didn't feel good. Yeah. I knew it made me cry. I knew it hurt me. But I still didn't set the expectation because I felt like the compensation that you were giving me was what I deserved. And I'm not calling anybody weak because we're all human and life is going to life. But what I want you to do today, starting today, is the expectation of compensation. You said it. What are you worth? I'm not going to settle for anything less. And I know somebody said, so yeah, right. Somebody said, oh, some people be delusional. You're right. But what I'm saying is, I need the happiness. I need the honesty. I need the love. That's my expectation of compensation. I can't be over here just giving and giving and giving and giving and giving and not getting anything in return. I'm a Pisces. There's a yin and yang. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that this is not for everybody, because everybody has a yin and yang, right? But I got to set that expectation. If I don't set it, then things will happen. Y'all with me? Y'all let me know if I'm speaking like if I don't even know what I'm talking about, because that's what I'm saying. You have to be on it. Hey, Sean, good morning. Hey, Sean, good morning. Sean Stewart says, stop negotiating your self-worth with those who can't afford to meet this level of emotional and spiritual. Come on, look, and that's it right there. The reality of it is, and thank you, Sean, for the comment. The reality of it is that your expectation of compensation goes beyond dollars. It's emotional. It's spiritual, right? It's mental. And it's physical. And I know that's a lot, but y'all think about this, right? Think about this. We can cover all of that. Mental, emotional, spiritual, physical. We can cover them all by you setting the expectation of your compensation, by you letting people know that you are not going to stand for this. I had a relationship a couple of years ago, and I said to them when we first met and we started to date and to go out, I said to them, I said, there are two things, right? Two things that I can't stand, that I won't stand for. And they said, well, what was that? I said, you lying to me and you messing with my livelihood. Now, I know somebody said to me after I said that, he said, well, that's kind of broad. I said, no, that's not broad. Don't lie to me, right? Be man enough, be woman enough, be friend enough, be cousin, aunt, uncle, father, mother. Be those enough to let me know the truth. And I'm good. Secondly, do not mess with my livelihood. That means don't show up acting a fool. Don't sit up here and play with my money. Don't steal from me. Don't do all of those things. When I say my livelihood, how do I survive in this world? Because we know money make the world go round. How do I survive? I didn't work so hard to get to where I'm at. And then here you come and you're going to destroy it all because I love you. No. And do you know what happened? Do you know what happened? First, they tried to ruin my name. Okay. There go my livelihood. Because in the words of Tina Turner, right? In the words of Tina Turner, I don't care about all that other stuff. I want my name. I work too hard for that, right? When your name goes before you into spaces and places, into rooms and the organization and businesses, and your name speak for itself, and they haven't even met you, your name carry weight. That right there. But you lied on me. You did what you did because you were trying to hurt me, my livelihood. Then you showed up at my job. And y'all, I'm not saying that I am Billy Bad. I'm not saying that this is this, but y'all, I choose peace. I choose peace. I'm a Pisces, but I guarantee you, if I go there, sometimes I don't come back. You feel what I'm saying? And so I told them, before I let you take this to another place, before I let you do this, because you told me, right? You told me that this is what we were going to do. That's what you said. So that's what I expected. I didn't expect you to try to talk to my friends. I didn't expect you to plant seeds. I didn't expect you to show up at my job and act a complete nut. I didn't expect that. Don't lie to me and don't mess with my livelihood. Those were the two things that I just asked for. That was my expectation of the compensation. That was it. And you did both of them. And you did it in a nasty way. In this life, we only get one. You have to set your expectation of compensation. Set it. But first, you got to love yourself, like yourself, want to be who you are, even when the world tells you that you are not enough, that you don't belong here. The expectation of compensation starts with you. If you don't love yourself, if you don't like yourself, if you're not going to take care of yourself, then you can't expect somebody else to do it for you. Boom. Drop mic. That's it. That's it. That's it, y'all. That's it. You cannot expect that. You are the reason. You are it. That's it. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I think we're going to go ahead on and get up out of here with that. Let me see. I have a couple of comments over here on TikTok. Hey, TikTok, y'all go to tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. Blow them hearts up. Show me some roses and stars and all that stuff over there. I know. I didn't forget. Y'all keep me on my toes. Y'all, I love y'all for that. I love y'all for that. Hey, Keisha, good morning. Keisha said, good morning. Hey, the King said, Positive King, have a beautiful weekend, my brother. I need to hear this today. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you, and I love you for that. All right. Yes, indeed. Yes. Yeah, look, come on. Look, y'all, I don't have any problems with that. No, Paul, look, I will do it. I'm going to always be straight up. And I can't tell you anything that I don't know, right? A lot of times people will say to you, well, this is what you should do, but they haven't experienced it. I have experienced it, right? And I'm not going to speak on nothing I don't know, that I haven't experienced or I haven't been privy to or I haven't researched. You know what I mean? Like, I'll tell you, I don't know that, right? But this I know. If you do not set the expectation of compensation, if you don't set the expectation, period, of your life and what you're doing, they will set it for you. And you will find yourself down the road feeling some kind of way because you didn't set the expectation. You didn't tell them how much you were worth. You didn't tell them how much they had to pay for you. Transaction. Paying means you got to be nice to me. You got to love me. You got to be honest with me. Because that's what you said you would do. Ricard said, it's more fun to talk on things confidently, whether you know or don't know. I don't know what that, with me, look, I'm going to honor your comment. It may be for some people, but for me, I need to know exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of things are not my ministry, right? So I can't talk to you about that. I have the gift of gab. I know how to research and I know how to look up things and know things, right? I know facts. However, I cannot tell you that your experience is going to be my experience, right? Only thing I can say to you is that if you don't put yourself first, which we all know this, right? Then they will put you last. Period. So thank you, Ricard, for that. I appreciate that because a lot of times people out here are talking about things confidently, but don't really know. They haven't experienced it. I'm going to talk confidently about the things that I'm talking about, but I'm going to talk confidently about the things that I've experienced because I know what it has done to me. It may be something different for you. All right, y'all, the expectation of compensation. This is what it was this morning. Indeed, Podbean, yes. Look, I love y'all for that. Come on. That's what y'all do, right? Look, all right, so TikTok, y'all, tippity tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. Look, y'all tell a friend. Let somebody know about Titan. Let somebody know about Titan in the morning. Y'all come see me. YouTube, Facebook. Look, I lost my train of thought just that quick. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X, formerly Twitter. Y'all go ahead on and hit those thumbs up, hit those hearts. Y'all let me know. Look, y'all just Google Titan Capri, and I'm hoping that I come up. Look, I just want to thank y'all. And y'all, we're going to go ahead and do it before I get out of here. I know I'm already past time, but the conversation was so good this morning, and I appreciate you all for that. So we're going to get into it. So I want y'all to take your hands this morning and your arms. If you can't do it physically, do it mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And I want you to wrap those arms around you, right? And I want you to say to yourself, think about yourself, and I want you to understand that you are loved. So if nobody told you today, nobody told you yesterday, nobody told you last week, last month, or last year, I want to tell you that I love you right where you're at in this moment. I love you right where you're at in this moment. So I want you to take your name and put it where my name is. And I want you to look into your phone. I want you to look into your laptop, look into your mirror, look to the moon, to the stars, the sun. Don't look in the sun, but look to the ocean. And I want you to put your name where my name is. And I want you to say these words to yourself, right? Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Put your name where my name is. I love you right where you're at in this moment. You will have other moments, but you will not have this moment. Y'all, we're not going to think about the future. We're not going to think about the past. We're going to talk about the present right now in this moment. There's a constant in this world called love, but we need more of it. Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. I want y'all to squeeze yourself real tight, hug yourself real tight. Ooh, Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Put your name where my name is, and I want you to go, y'all. So let's get it. Hey, Miss Gwen, good morning. Good morning, Miss Gwen. I love you right where you're at in this moment. Hey, Lady Iris, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Hey, King Country, good morning. I love you right where you're at in this moment. Hey, Veronica, good morning to you. I love you right where you're at in this moment. King Country, love you right where you're at in this moment. Recog, I love you right where you're at in this moment. The King, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Lanika, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Keisha, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Royalty, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Yolanda, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Paul, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Another Keisha, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Sean Stewart, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Jasmine, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Raw TV, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Emergent, I love you right where you're at in this moment. The King, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Marcus, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Peachtree, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Onyx, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Sis, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Hetty, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Tisha, I love you right where you're at in this moment. I'm trying to say it correctly, I'm hoping. Oris, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see. I had, who else did I have up in here? Let's see. Victor, I love you right where you're at in this moment. CJ, I love you right where you're at in this moment. $10, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Shanice, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Damian Sam, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Tamara, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Yes, indeed. I got a chance to talk to you this morning. Avery, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see, who else did I have? Link Dog, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Faye, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Dreamers, I love you right where you're at in this moment. And let's see who I have. Miss Funky, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Carl, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Jeffrey, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Kevin, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Maisha, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Mama, I love you right where you're at in this moment. And as somebody else, I'm looking. Tellers, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. I love y'all for that. I love for you all showing up for me and making sure that I am good. I appreciate you, and I love you right where you're at in this moment. Take a moment, right? And love yourself right where you're at in this moment. When you look in the mirror, don't frown up. Don't frown. Love yourself right where you're at in this moment, just how you are, because there's only going to be one of you. And if it's something that you want to change, then you change it. But don't be disgusted by who you are and what you are. Love what's looking back at you, right? Love yourself in this moment. All right. Peace and blessings to you. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I want to say it one more time. I love you right where you're at in this moment. You don't have to ask for it. You don't have to return it with a receipt. I love you right where you're at in this moment for loving me. And I appreciate you and thank you all so much. Now, y'all know what it is every Tuesday and Thursday, right? It's Titan in the morning. Y'all come see me where we're going to talk about it. We're going to be about it. We're going to sprinkle it into the cup and we're going to sip, because somebody said today that my sip was a slurp. But I want to tell you that everything is bigger in Texas, and in Houston, Texas, this is how we sip. Okay, y'all ready for it? Hold on. Ooh, now that was good, baby. Now that was good. Look, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Hey, M. DeCostins. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Hey, See Through. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that. Come on in. Look, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Yeah. So Keisha said, is that a new style mug? Well, yes, it is. Look, Keisha, I'm going to do it like I'm on one of those infomercial. Why, yes, it is the Titan Capri mug. You can find it on my pop-up shop, which I will put down in the comments and pin. Look, I'm joking about what I'm saying, but I ain't joking about me putting it down in the comments. I'm about to do it right now. Baby, go on over and get you one and go on over and do what you're going to do. Okay? Look, I ain't got to lie to y'all. Look, I ain't got a lot of y'all. Keisha asked and I delivered. Okay? And I delivered. Yes, indeed. This is the pop-up shop. Y'all go on over and check it out and get you one of these mugs. I love them. I love them. Okay? Indeed. Look, it's me. Does it look like me? Does it? Okay. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Y'all go on over and check it out and make sure that you do. And again, what I always say is that if you go over and get something from the pop-up shop, get some merch of mine, whatever have you, I would love that you take a picture with it and send it to me. I'm making a huge collage. I'm asking for consent if you would like to do that. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. Just let me know that you purchased something. That's all I'm asking. Okay. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Yes, go on over. You'll find this mug. You'll find a journal. You'll find T-shirts. You'll find tumblers. All of that stuff. Titan Capri. Yes, that's what it is. That's what I have. Some Titan in the Morning merch over there. And I also have some Titan Capri things. Shirt that says good morning. Also, too, Stop Stigma, things like that. Because, you know, I'm in HIV prevention and awareness and things like that. So, yes. But going over. Indeed. Look, y'all, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Let me tell y'all something. If nobody else told you, I love you. I love you. Y'all keep on doing what you're doing and keep on loving. And I'm going to go ahead on and get out of here because I'm way over time. And y'all know I can talk and I keep going on. But this morning we talked about the expectation of compensation. Please go back and watch it. It's on YouTube. It's on Facebook. It's on Twitter and all of that. Go on over, check me out and like, follow, subscribe, and do all of those things. But the expectation of compensation, if you're going to set the expectation of compensation for everybody else and everything out there in the world, set it for yourself. Be that for yourself. Love yourself. Love you and do what you need to do for you. All right. Until next time, y'all be good. Bye-bye.